deans from and vice deans from the both faculties of law, and all our guests, distinguished guests from Hamburg University, as well as from our university. It's a great honor for me to have you here in the occasion of 35th anniversary of cooperation between Hamburg University and Charles University in Prague. It was 17th May 1980 when our presidents and rector, President Professor Fischer-Appelt and Professor Češka were together to create new collaboration between both universities. From our part, just now we have 9 faculties. It is Faculty of Law, 3 medical faculties, Faculty of Arts, Faculty of Education, Faculty of Mathematics and Physics, Faculty of Science, and Faculty of Social Sciences, which are collaborated with your university. We have different areas. There are different areas in the law faculty, different areas in medicine, psychiatry, neurosciences, cardiovascular medicine. Afterwards, Czech literature, Slavistic, Germanistic, culturology, history, sociology, mathematics, numeric, formal and applied as well, geophysics, biochemistry. So it is a very broad field of cooperation. Up to now, we had different activities. It was exchange of scientific workers. Normally, it was 10 scientists during the 7 days of both universities. After that, excursions of students, exchange of the students together with PhD students from mathematics and physics, and it was Faculty of Arts with its summer school. After that, collaboration between law faculties. Faculty of Social Sciences accepted 2 students for 1 semester. Afterwards, we were in collaboration in the field of Deutsches Elektron and Synchrotron. It was collaboration between the Faculty of Mathematics and Physics in the field of nuclear physics. After that, students exchange in Erasmus program and also Erasmus Mundus. It was just now together with University of Petersburg, Budapest and Amsterdam. And we created a program in narratology. And since 2007, it was also together with Schnabel Foundation, Schnabel-Stiftung, the students exchange where there were 31 students from our country using this very, very exciting program. So we have several main features in our collaboration and agreements. It is broad spectrum of areas for our collaboration, firstly. Another feature, number of exchange students, extraordinary, if we can compare with different other universities, other collaborations. Involvement also of PhD students, and the longest agreement based on scientific contracts, because it is the longest collaboration between faculties of all our faculty, our university with university abroad. And of course, we have also some plans for the future, and it will be discussed later. I think it is based on the strategic partnership, maybe possible areas for collaboration to enlarge cooperation by more intensive PhD students exchange, common magister and doctoral programs, to enlarge mobility in other areas, to use Erasmus Plus and Horizon 2020 for cooperation, as well as to use bilateral cooperation for international networks in and outside Europe. So those are only examples for our future contacts from the broadening of our collaboration. And I think that also today's discussion will go a little bit further, and we shall find some new ways how to enlarge our very, very perspectives, collaboration and teamwork together. I'm very pleased that we have such opportunity at the occasion of this anniversary, and I wish you pleasant stay in Prague, even though it will be a very short one, but still I think that there will be some fruitful insight to the future. So once more, have a nice time here. Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah, Your Magnificence, Professor Krah, and most honorable deans and colleagues from Prague University and Hamburg University. I'm delighted to be here today and have the chance to address you on this occasion. I would like to express my sincerest thanks for inviting us to Prague. We had a splendid time so far, and you're very welcoming. It's a very warm reception we're receiving here, and we don't want to go back, in fact. So, yes. Now, our partnership, as you said, has been established 35 years ago, at a time when it was highly unusual, I think, for German universities to form close ties with institutions beyond the Iron Curtain. And it was only possible, I think, I was not around at that time, because the leaders of both universities, Prague and Hamburg, shared a vision, and which went beyond the confines of political limitations and restrictions, the conditions of the 1980s, and entailed the idea of a European academic culture independent of political determinants. And their endeavors were crowned with success, I think, after your long list. It's very impressive, and I think we can say it has proven successful, and our mutual academic cultures have profited greatly and significantly from the very far-sighted decisions of the 1980 contract. In fact, the members of academia were well ahead of their time 35 years ago, because the city partnership between Hamburg and Prague was only established 10 years later in 1990. So the universities were avant-garde, as it were. And this partnership celebrates its 25th anniversary this year, and we in Hamburg are very busy celebrating this and enjoy the privilege now to indulge in a broad variety and insights into Czech culture. We get theatre events, music, exhibitions. It's really wonderful throughout this year. And we find the programs all over the city, featuring the city's most prominent sons, Franz Kafka standing for Prague, and for Hamburg it's Johannes Brahms, for obvious reasons. Yeah. So they're all over the place, reminding us of this very fruitful city partnership. And one of the most favorite events, if you ask me, took place in the refectories of Hamburg University at the end of April, when we had the Tschechische Spezialitätenwoche, and we were treated for a week to traditional, what we think is traditional Czech food. So we got Bohemian roast pork, Prague ham, goulash from Karlsbad, and everybody indulging in this kind of food. It was marvelous, and students and staff enjoyed it so much that they forgot all about their health-driven vegan or vegetarian intentions and just gave it up for a week altogether. So we had a wonderful week, and all of us joined the sports program afterwards of university too. Yeah, but it gives us very, you see the desire to get very close to Czech culture in Hamburg. But let me just briefly come back to this notion of commonality. What do we have in common apart from a predilection for, well, good ham and roast pork? I think we have, first of all, of course, a shared common economic interest, which eventually led to the signing of the city partnership between Prague and Hamburg, both cities located at one of the most important trading routes of Europe. But next to economic ties are, of course, the academic ties, the cultural links as well between Prague and Hamburg. There's not the time here to commemorate this, but our cities have given shelter often for refugees from Prague coming to Hamburg and vice versa. So there's a long tradition there and very well-established contacts in this context. But we're here in academic context, and in Hamburg we're very proud to be a partner of the Charles University in Prague. This is something which is of great importance to the University of Hamburg, to have this strong affiliation with this institution here. Your university was founded in 1348. Our university is, by comparison, very much the junior partner. Our university was only founded in 1919, and now we're preparing our 100th anniversary in 4 years' time, something you've done, I gather, in 1448. So, you're very well ahead of us, and we gladly accept the role of younger sibling and profit from your seniority. You've given already an impression of the very intense collaboration and the moving colleagues from both universities as well as students, so I won't repeat this, but I think we have been doing very well here. But I would like to thank at this point all the colleagues involved in all these efforts. I know it takes time, and time is costly at a university where so many things to be done. But let me thank you very much for your commitment. I think without the commitment of our colleagues, we wouldn't be able to sustain a partnership on this scale. Thank you very much at this moment. Yes, and I would like, to thank you here for coming here, and I'm looking forward to this day, and I hope it will be a stimulating day and gaining new insights and maybe building up new visions from time to time. I think we need visions in order to go ahead and shape the future. Thank you very much for your attention.